Good evening. Welcome to this session. In this session, how to create website using Google Apps. That particular subtopic I want to explain here in this session. So first of all, you are supposed to log in with your Gmail ID. First of all, please observe here already I logged with my credentials. So in the Google search, just type like Google sites.google.com. That site will appear. Please observe here plus symbol is appearing, blank is appearing, which is similar to the Google Forms. So here please observe back to the classic sites. From plus symbol to please observe back to the classic sites. Back to the classic sites. Please observe where my cursor is moving. I am clicking classic sites. That is redirecting to another window. Here please observe create tab is there. Please click it. Again it is asking the recommended version is the new sites and basic version is the classic sites. So I am clicking the classic sites. Here I want to give one name. One name I want to give here like ICT LEC series by KGRL College. ICT LEC series by KGRL College. So I am not robot. I'm selecting this one. So then I need to click the create option. So please observe here sites.google.com/site. That is the common form of the Google site. At last your site name will come. Your site is ready. This is the trick to prepare your own website. Now your website is ready. Please observe the title of the site ICT LEC series by KGRL College. This is the website title. Suppose if you want to share the particular site name to your students or friends, please observe here https://www.sites.google.com/site. That is common to every Google site. sites.google.com/site slash your site name ICT LEC series by KGRL College. Here please observe edit page option is there. Here you can type anything and after typing you are supposed to save. This is one particular page. If you want to create another page in your website, you are supposed to click create page. So there you may give the name like chapter 1. For example, I am dealing a subject like circuit theory in the electronics. The site name may be the circuit theory. Let us say I want to create 5 different subpages corresponding to chapter 1 to chapter 5. So in this way I may create subpages. Please observe this is the home page. I am moving to the home page. From home page, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, like that I may create subpages by using create page option. Please observe in this home page there is no chance of uploading any document. So to enable it, please observe here gear symbol is there, settings option, page settings. You are supposed to go to page settings. So once again I am telling gear symbol is there, setting symbol. Please go to the page settings. Here yellow attachments, please click it. If you are yellowing comments also, then we will see what will happen. Here you may explain what is the purpose of your website. You may explain here, type here, and you are supposed to save. Now please observe here chance is there now to upload files. One PDF document is there with me which I want to give to my students as notes. So this particular document now I am uploading simply. So that will appear here in this place. Please observe. Is it okay? The student is supposed to download this particular file by using this down arrow button. Even if the student wants to add comments, already we are enabling the comments. Hello, nice. Like that, the student is supposed to send comment also. If you are enabling this particular comments section in your website, then easily you can identify how many members they attended your session, etc. You may identify by using this option also. At any time in the page settings, you may remove this particular option also. I removed simply comments option. Please observe. Now here there are no comments. Similarly in the chapter 1, that is the second subpage you created. Here already edition of documents and edition of comments. Those two are enabled already. If I want to remove comments, simply I need to uncheck that particular box. So in this way it is very easy to create website. Now please observe, I want to show one more thing, sharing and permissions. The gearbox settings option, whenever you are clicking it, sharing and permissions is one tab. Please observe here, public on the web means whenever anybody is searching ICT lecture series by KJRL College, in that search they may find this particular website in the Google search. Suppose the general Google search, if you want to restrict those people to search this particular site, then please select anyone with the link. Then you are supposed to save. Then what will happen? Whenever anybody is know this particular link, that is nothing but sites.google.com/site/ICTL series, ICT LEC series by KJRL College. Whenever if anybody is typing this particular URL, then only they will identify this particular site. The site will not appear in the general Google search. Third option, with the specific people. With the specific people. Only if you want to offer this particular site details to your students, then you are supposed to collect their Gmail IDs first of all. Okay. So here invite people option is there. Here you are supposed to enter their Gmail IDs first of all and click the send button. Please observe here send button is there. Please click send button. Then automatically notification will be sent to those people. Whenever those people with that particular Gmail ID, whenever they are login in the browser, then only they are able to open this particular website. Means from their mail, with the help of their email ID, from their browser only they are supposed to open. What is the tool? First of all they need to log in with their Gmail ID. If that Gmail ID is matching with this Gmail ID, whatever you entered here, then only they are able to observe your site content. Otherwise the site will not be opened to anybody. So in this way you may restrict the accessing of the content from your website to outsiders. Simply you may offer the content to your students only. That facility is also available in the Google site. Once again I am changing this particular setting like public on the web and saving it. Okay, so now please observe, themes, colors and fonts option is also there. Themes, colors and fonts. Here some basic themes are there. Okay, I am checking notebook at random. Okay, please observe I am saving the theme also. I am moving to the home page. Please observe a different style, the background theme that is appearing. Uh, Again, I'm moving to the themes, colors, fonts. Please observe automatically the appearance that is going to change whenever you are changing the base theme. Please observe the total theme that is completely changed. One more time, I want to show the same. So is it okay to everyone? So in this way, nicely, the inbuilt themes are there in the Google sites. You may choose any one possible theme which gives you a chance to make up the layout. You can change the theme, so the people, those who are observing the content, easily they will attract to your website. Here you may add your images also, college logo, everything. You may add your image here, and you may write your profile in the first page also. That is your wish. Already I told how to edit. How to edit. So here you may insert the image. You may insert any web link. Here you may insert any text box. You may insert the document from your Google Drive. You may insert any video from the YouTube. Everything you may do. So here I want to show the one gadget, how to. I am selecting random quote of the day. I am clicking OK. I am saving. So here every day randomly one quotation will come automatically here. Here automatically one quotation that will come in this place. Whenever student is observing, every day one quotation will change automatically by using this gadget. Suppose I don't want to keep it, I want to change to another gadget. For example, I am removing this one. I want to add clock. Here please observe. Refresh. Please observe calendar, time, everything that is appearing. So similarly you may add some other gadgets and everything as per your interest by using insert option. So why I'm telling to create this particular website, generally after learning all these modules in this ICT lecture series, after this particular program, our intention is exactly every faculty member, they are supposed to manage LMS system by using all these tools. Probably uh, in the next week, I will explain how to integrate all these tools to show the LMS, Learning Management System. You are supposed to prepare a Google site first of all. You are supposed to record your video lecture and how to integrate that video lecture in this particular home page, and below that video lecture how to upload the material. I already covered in the previous sessions easily how to type in the MS Word document, how to save as the PDF, how to insert animations, everything we covered. So similarly, first of all, video lecture recording, you are supposed to know the trick how to integrate in the website. After integrating the video, next you are supposed to give the material to the student. After attending the particular session, the student is supposed to read the material. Then below that material link, you are supposed to give a quiz. Immediately after each and every session in the online classes, you are supposed to assess immediately to identify whether they are able to understand or not. So how to conduct online examination? I already covered a trick. How to conduct quiz examination using Google Forms. So you are supposed to prepare a Google form and you are supposed to insert in this particular website. By integrating those three, there is a chance to add one more point. What is that point? In this home page, you may type anything. You may give the announcement. Yes or no? What is that announcement? If you want to interact with them for live interaction, you may type here the Zoom meeting ID or Google Meet meeting ID. Is it okay? By using any virtual platform, the particular meeting ID you may post here. Means you are supposed to provide a video lecture to them which may be of the length at least 10 minutes. That is sufficient. 10 minutes video. Then you are supposed to show the PDF which is consisting the material of the particular session. Third one, a surprise examination using the Google Forms, Google Quiz. And at the same time, on that day you are supposed to share a meeting ID. In that live interaction, you are supposed to explain the basics and content, everything. After that particular session, if there is anything doubt, they may refer the particular video which was posted by you. They will refer the material which was given by you. They will attempt the quiz examination which was given by you. All these four are known as the four quadrant of the LMS. Four quadrants of the LMS. We need to record our lecture. We need to provide a e-material, the PDF form. We need to offer a surprise quiz examination. We need to show the platform and meeting ID where they may interact with their faculty. Whenever you are including all these modules in the website, that is nothing but the LMS. Those are the four quadrants of the LMS. So to perform that particular thing, first of all, we need to know how to create the website. So after this session, just try to practice how to create the website. In the upcoming sessions, I will tell the trick how to record the lecture and how to use the online tools to explain equations, to draw the diagrams very easily, how to communicate with the students. The tricks I want to tell. Then I will explain how to insert that video and material and everything in this particular website. Means almost whenever we are closing this lecture series, in the last one or two sessions, we will cover how to integrate all these tools in this particular website. Means the complete LMS imitation by using Google website, I will demonstrate in the last sessions of this particular workshop. Then definitely you will enjoy the fruits from the session. To imitate the LMS, basically you require a web page. So that's why in this session we explained how to create the website by using Google tools. It is very easy. Easily you can use so many gadgets. You may integrate the documents, videos and everything in this web page. So after every attempt you need to save to preserve the changes. Okay, so this is the basic theme. sites.google.com/site/ your web page name will appear here. Once again, I'm moving to this one. Previously, we clicked the classic sites. Okay. Now I am clicking plus symbol. Please see what will happen. Means other than classic sites, there is one more option, that is new sites recommended version. This is the new model. Recently, the Google is improvising everything. So here simply you may insert the text box, you may simply insert image, you may embed a code, you may pick any document from your Google Drive, you may choose any one particular layout. For example, if I am clicking this one, here you may choose different things. For example, here I want to upload, I am selecting an image. I want to upload this particular logo. Here I may insert some more logo, here I may insert some more logo. Okay, if I'm clicking the publish web address, this web address is similar to previously you have given some name to identify your website. In this similar manner, here also you are supposed to type something. What I want to type now, ICT lecture series by KGRL college. All of you please observe https dot slash slash sites dot google dot com slash view slash your site name. Please observe in the previous version sites dot google dot com slash site. If slash site is there, that is the indication of the classic website. Please observe sites dot google dot com slash site. If site, that particular name is appearing, that is the indication of the classic website. Sites dot google dot com slash view. If the term view is appearing, that is the new version of the Google site. Here please observe, if I am checking this box, that is a request to the public search engines for not displaying the site. Means here easily you can manage. In the basic version of the sites, you are supposed to go to the sharing and permissions tab. There you need to modify. Here directly in this publishing window itself, all these parameters are included. Okay, let us see the please observe here, review the changes, view the published site. In the publishing, there are some options are there. Please observe sites.google.com slash view slash ICT lecture series by KGRL college homepage that is appearing. So in this manner you may observe your site, that is a basic homepage created immediately after creating your website. So this is the basic homepage created by using the classic sites. So here you may add your page title, everything. Here you may change the image also, you may upload something. Your page title, here I may change the title, everything. Just simply hello, I type it like hello. So after publishing all this, same will appear in the web page. So it is showing this is the draft, this is the previous version. Now please refresh. So please observe the same changes I am getting in my website also. So here, similar to the classic sites, you may perform all these operations, inserting the text box, images, everything. Even in the general classic sites, just by clicking this particular edit page option, you may identify these settings in this place. But in the new version of the Google sites, all these options will appear to the right side. Generally, I will recommend, if you are using the Google sites to create your own website for the first time, please go to the classic sites option only, because this particular layout is very comfortable for the new user. Am I clear? I will definitely recommend to use the classic sites to prepare your own Google site if you are the using very first time. So in this way you may prepare your own Google site. So this is the end for this session. Tomorrow is Sunday, so there will be no session on Sunday. Again we will meet on Monday with some other new subtopic. Thank you, Anandal. Thanks for your support.